Adding decimals. The one important thing you need to know about adding decimals is that you need to line up the decimal point for each number, and then you just add like normal. For an example, I have 5 and 4 tenths plus 9 and 18 hundredths. Well, some people might be tempted to add that 4 to the 8 and just write it like this. Some people might be tempted to do this. 9, 18. That is not correct. And the reason it's not correct is because we want to use what we know about place value. We know that the 5 is in the ones place, the decimal has its own column, and then the 4 is in the tenths place. So when you look at this other number over here, you're adding up like place values. So we have 9 in the ones place, the decimal in its own place. We have 1 in the tenths, and we have the 8 in the hundredths. So we don't want to add the 4 to the 8 because we know that those are in two different places. So if I was going to write this vertically, I would write 5 and 4 tenths like this. I would make sure my decimal was aligned, and I would write 9 and 18 hundredths. We know from working with decimals that we could add a 0 to the end and not change the value of it. It's an equivalent decimal or fraction. So now I can just add like normal. 0 hundredths plus 8 hundredths is 8. 4 tenths plus 1 tenth is 5 tenths. My decimals just stay the same. And 5 plus 9 is 14 1. So my answer to this is 14 and 58 hundredths, as opposed to over here, if you would have added it up, you would have gotten 6, 7, 9, 72. So we want to make sure that we always line up the decimals and then add like normal.